Paradise World video. So we're in Torrevieja, Good Friday, early morning, and this is the day we got the parade tonight, the Holy Parade in Torrevieja. Down Raymond Goulard, you're going to see 7 o'clock, a massive parade going on, and there are going to be thousands here. So we're just going to take a little walk around, see who's out and about in Torrevieja, Good Friday, Easter, Semana Santa. And yeah, I've got some few stories to tell you about these parades, how the Spanish celebrate their parades in Spain, and they are very, very wacky. Also a little bit of news update as well. So we're going to take a little walk around and see who's out and about this time of morning. So yeah, 7 o'clock tonight, I'll be down here doing a little video of the old parade, so you can check that out in the links. But yeah, the Spanish do know how to throw a party, that's for sure. I mean, all over Spain, they celebrate this Semana Santa, Holy Week, in different ways. I mean, you've got some really wacky things they do as well. I mean, certain towns in Spain celebrate by doing really, really crazy things. And yeah, some of them are really crazy and all. I mean, up in Girona, for starters, I mean, you get about 10 people dress up with skeletons, and they start prancing around the streets, dancing in rhythm to a tambourine. So if you think that's spooky enough at night, skeletons prancing around, the other one we have is a water fight they have down in Valencia, and they just start throwing water at each other, and from the balconies they throw it all over each other. And this is really meant to symbolise, or the renewal of leaving and past behind. So they do this by getting each other wet with water. Just imagine it should be some kind of holy water. Down in Leon they do another kind of celebration. If you like wine, this is to celebrate the burial of a famous person, Costa Blanca, and they carry his doll across the city on a lamppost with a bottle of wine, and that's the way of celebrating, because he loved wine, he loved women, so they go through the streets parading his body. And that was just to let them know the real story and to keep his memory going. But there are some good things they do in Spain as well. They actually pardon people this time of year, and forgiveness, they let a few people out and hope to give them a fresh start in life. Obviously not the serious offenders, but the ones with mild offences, they let them out of prison, and yeah, they get a free early release and get a chance to redeem themselves with a fresh start. I mean, we're not talking hundreds of thousands, we're probably talking about half a dozen or 20, but yeah, some people do get a free lease of life. So we're coming up to the fountain. It's almost 12 o'clock. A lot of people are out and about, being a Good Friday, not a lot going on, but you've still got the bars and restaurants open, and it's not a bad day. You're looking at about 24 degrees, but you've still got that Storm Nelson wind. Sunday we're supposed to be getting proper washed out with this bad weather coming over. So if you do want to come down to these fiestas, it's a good time to come today, tomorrow and Monday. Other than that, it's not looking good. We've got the train there, that'll take you up to the Salt Lakes I've mentioned many times, and also one of the trains go along the seafront up to La Meta. And here's the prices, just in case you want to go on one of these trains. There we go, an adult €9.50 and a child €8.50. And that'll take you to the Salt Lakes. And it's about 15 minutes down to the Salt Lakes, and yeah, it's a good little tour actually. We've got a bit of news going on down in Benidorm, and they reckon the old tourist is going to start booming again in Benidorm. We're going to start getting an influx of more people visiting, because they've got this little project they've been after for many years, and it's finally happened. There's a little area up by Levante Beach in the area there that's been vacant for a while. You've been getting homeless people there and everything, and they've actually decided to do this little plot of land, a big development. There's going to be hundreds of restaurants and bars, but most importantly you're going to have another 20 hotels built down there, and a lot of social housing built. So down in Benidorm is getting bigger. Also they've got these camouflage motorbikes they've set up now to patrol the streets and the motorways. That are just going to be well camouflaged, and they're ready to arrest you or all you're speeding. So yeah, be careful. And another thing you need to be careful of as well, if you do come out into these cities or towns, just don't take it for granted you can park anywhere. If there's a yellow line, don't park on it, otherwise this could happen to you. Be careful where you park over Easter, otherwise you could end up having your car towed away. Yeah, so be careful where you park. But yeah, quite busy up here, all sitting at these benches along the front, watching the waves. Some looky out as well today. Should imagine they'll be having a field day today, the old looky men. All these people sitting here watching the world go by. Another reminder, don't forget to put your clocks forward. As you know, we go from spring into summertime. This Sunday the 31st of March, putting clocks forward. Summer is beginning to arrive. And you know what that means when summertime arrives, then dreaded mosquitoes come out. And yeah, every bloody summer we get bitten alive. But hospital in Murphy actually come up with a little device to help us with these mosquitoes and to sort of scare them away. And what they're saying is, if you grab a big empty bottle of a 2-litre water and slice it in half, and they're saying yeah, just add a bit of yeast to it, sprinkle yeast and water and a bit of sugar, and give it a little mix up, put the top half back on the bottle and wrap a cloth around it, and apparently this little device supposed to light them to the bottle and away from you. They'll all gather there, and it emits some kind of carbon dioxide, they reckon, and that's why they all will attract to this bottle. And there ain't no other maintenance device needed doing to it either. All you got to do every now and then is empty the bottles of the mosquitoes and repeat the process. Same again, sugar, water, sprinkle or yeast, put a cloth around it, and you'll get rid of all the mosquitoes from coming around biting you. They'll be all around this bottle, saving your beautiful little skin. And this whole beach here is Ramo. Kids are loving it. Remember, if you're coming over to Spain and you're coming into Alicante or one of these airports, there is a security strike going on at the moment, so it will affect your journey through the airport. It will take a little bit longer. It's an hour in the morning and an hour later on in the afternoon, so a couple of hours a day there's this massive strike going on. This is all Playa de Cura beach, and the next beach up is Playa Los Locos beach, and then further up you'll come up into La Mata, so you can actually walk right along the promenade right up to all these beaches. We've got a little puppet show that's going to be on later when he decides to pull the strings. So yeah, absolutely buzzing here. If you ever want to come into Torrevieja and try out these restaurants, you've got some beautiful restaurants just around the back streets. I've actually done a few videos of the restaurants in Torrevieja. You can check them out. Some reasonable priced ones and a couple just a little bit expensive. Oh my god, this looky man's got about 20 hats on his head. And the sunglasses out as well. If you want to get down here and you want to get on one of these beaches, make sure you come nice and early, because it is absolutely getting chocker here. They do that and believe across your legs. This is how the Spanish enjoy their life. A nice game of petanquas on the beach. So I hope you like the morning walks, Good Friday, Torrevieja, and remember to check the link above. We'll be posting the main parade tonight in Raymond Goulard.